All right, Mike, despite having a guest on yesterday who just won it, Tom Brady, he said he was lucky. He was lucky to win the 7th Super Bowl. Tom Brady, this is no luck. He's on his way to breaking the NFL's passing yardage record. And look at this. He's on record to break that
serendipity, right?
in week 4. In week
Did I
4,
use that right?
And
Did I use that
what's
word
that?
right? Yeah. Did I use that word right?
What,
That's
you would say
serendipity?
serendipity?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great song, too. Was that an album? Was that a Police album or song? Anyway. But look, it's likely to happen. Week 3.
It's fitting.
They got the Rams. Even if he goes off against the Rams and he throws for 400 yards, even 425, he's still going to break the record in Gillette Stadium. He's like 499 away from the record. And you know what, Mike? I think I was talking to somebody last night, and this whole debate, you spend a lot of time in Boston. You know how these things kind of take on a life of their own. And, hey, is it odd if the Patriots stop the game? Should they stop the game? What does Bill Belichick tell his team if he says focus on the game, and yet they stop the game and hand the ball to Tom Brady for breaking the record, or have some video tribute to Tom Brady? And my point is, so what? It's appropriate. Tom Brady breaking a record at Gillette Stadium, I know it's a little awkward that he's got a Buccaneer on the side of his helmet rather than a Patriot, that the muskets won't be going off for him, that people won't be saying his name lovingly with a Boston accent. But so what? He spent so much time at this stadium. I'd even suggest to you that he built the stadium. His success and his team's success helped build Gillette Stadium and Patriot Place. It makes all the sense in the world that Tom Brady would set yet another record at Gillette Stadium. I don't have any problem with it, and I'm actually looking forward to it. How do you see it?
You think we talk about Tom Brady too much?
Nope.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. I don't think, Mike,
Okay.
I don't think we talk about Tom Brady enough. Tom Brady,
Okay.
Aaron Rodgers, the great. You can't talk about the
Funny.
greats enough.
Well, it's funny you say that. Because, I mean, remember Paul Pierce when he did the interview with Chris Mannix? He's talking about how his former employer, also my former employer, how it's like, man, you got to talk about LeBron all the time, which I know that's personal for Paul. But generally speaking, well, like, there's no mandate to talk about LeBron all the time. It's that LeBron is always at the center of conversation. LeBron's always at the center of conversation. LeBron is always there at the end for the most part. As rare is his team not in the finals. So everybody has gone home and gone to Cancun. When you whittle it down, all you got to talk about is LeBron. He's always relevant. He deserves to be talked about all the time. And you play the stuff that the people like. If you play the stuff that the people like, the people will come. It's as simple as that. Okay?
Simple as that.
So, and like we talked about recently.
Mo Better Blues, people. Mo Better Blues. Okay, anyway, go ahead.
Pulling the curtain back a little bit, like we talked about recently at the BFA Summit. You got to play the hits. And I also you also don't want to assume that people have seen all of our Brady conversations. So if people have seen all of our Brady conversations enough to think that we talk about Brady too much, then thank you for your support. Thank you for your loyalty, because that means you watching everything we're putting out. So God bless you. But who knows who's seen yesterday's Brady conversation or the day before or whatever. So, but the reason I asked that though, so why did you ask the question, Michael? Well, the reason I asked the question was only because it's like, I do try to be mindful of, having some variety to our topics. And you're obviously still in Boston. You are still very close to the Boston sports scene. You do, Boston Sports Tonight on NBC Sports. You do pre and post game show for the Patriots. I'm next door in Connecticut. And
Just quick correction. Pre and post game
sorry.
for
Point of order.
NBC Sports.
Point of order. Oh no! Oh yeah.
NBC,
Well, yeah. I'm
not
sorry.
for the Patriots.
Not the team. You don't work for the team. I mean,
Okay. All right.
Patriots
Okay.
games.
Just want to put that out there.
Point taken. No. Point taken. You're not on payroll.
You know, bro, I
taken.
gotta protect the reputation a little bit.
No, for sure. No, but and obviously, you and I, met and had a lot of experiences covering this team. But they are the most dominant dynasty in NFL history. Brady is the most accomplished individual in NFL history. Some would argue the greatest player in NFL history. So no, it's like I'm just trying to make sure that we're not defaulting to the low-hanging fruit that is Tom Brady every day.
No.
But when you're throwing 9 touchdowns in 2 games at age 44 and in year 22,
he's a story.
I think you're right, Michael. I think you're right. I think you're right. You probably can't talk about him enough. But I do want to pace ourselves. Because we're going into week 3. Next week going to be a circus. Okay? We found out today, I mean, listen, money hard to come by. Budget's tight. Don't we know it? Okay? We ain't just shelling out money all willy-nilly around here. And we going on a road trip apparently. We going to be at Foxborough for this game. Are we it's like there's just Oh no, we're not gonna be at Foxborough. Sorry, we just doing. I'm getting my wires crossed. We're just doing something,
right.
For the festivities.
It's funny you said that.
All I'm saying is, should we start talking about
week 4? We were on the same conference call, and I was thinking, is that what he heard today?
I didn't hear that.
I missed that.
No, I'm getting confused with another event.
That.
All I'm saying though is, you know what I'm getting at is that, we ain't even got to week 3, and we're already looking ahead to week 4. There'll be plenty of time to unpack the Brady-Belichick reunion next week. But I will get back to the overall point of how he should be received. And honestly, it fits into your answer to my question of, do we talk about him too much? The answer is no, we don't talk about him enough. I don't think there can be enough done on the part of the Patriots or on the part of Gillette Stadium or on the part of the fan base to not only welcome Tom Brady back, but to celebrate Tom Brady, his expected breaking of the all-time passing yardage record. Like, I know Belichick is going to want to have his team focused on the job at hand, and Brady's wearing a different uniform, and we're here to beat Tom Brady, not pat him on the back, not pat him on the butt. But, I mean, I don't know how there can't be a pregame ceremony. I don't know how they can't be all the tribute videos. I'm not sure how they can't be standing ovations. It's going to be emotional, unlike really probably anything we've seen. I can't think of a comp. I can't think of off the top of my head somebody of Brady's stature going back so soon.
Who's still good. Right.
Who's still good.
Great. Who's still playing
going back so soon. When his former coach is still there. This isn't a player who has moved on and things have changed and it's like it's been a long time and I'm like, no, this is like it was just 2 years ago he was wearing that uniform. Who has decorated that stadium with so many banners.
And just 3 years ago that he won his 6th Super Bowl title there.
Yeah,
hugging that coach.
And coming off a 7th Super Bowl, this game deserves all the hype. He deserves all the flowers. Hell, maybe literally. Like, you know what? Go come into America and have some people dropping rose petals at his feet as he walks on the field. I don't give a damn. Like, the dude deserves it. So it's gonna be fun. If you're tired of hearing about Brady, the next 2 weeks are not for you. And at the risk of overlooking both opponents, because who's Tampa got this week? I forgot. I lost.
The Rams.
Oh, Tampa's
got the Rams.
Tampa's got
the Patriots.
They only have a possible playoff preview game, and the Patriots have the Saints. Right. So Tampa's got the Rams. Patriots have the Saints. 2 critical games, 2 marquee games. But I don't know that you can get too far ahead of our. I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but I don't know that you can overhype week 4.